All right. Hello, everybody. It's nice to be back. I took a little break from streaming for the weekend. Um, Now we are doing a little stream. You guys can ask me literally anything about being a full-time artist, selling commissions, and using art as my main full-time income. I've been doing this professionally since 2018, and I have sold traditional and digital commissions of so many different kinds. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I plan on continuing to do so. I've been running a small business and store on Etsy. I had one in like 2018 to 2021. And then I ended up having to restart my store and have a new one now. So that's a couple things about me. You guys can ask me literally anything about being an artist, and I'm going to be just kind of drawing over here and hanging out. And I will check the chat periodically to see who is, you know, saying anything or anything like that. Um, I'm gonna switch on over to my main screen here so you guys can actually see my little guy here. You can see the representation of my face, not my actual face. But yeah, this is my little ping tuber. I've been making frames for him since I like started streaming. Um, I've been trying to get more into ping tubing and a bunch of different types of art. I'm kind of like trying to expand my artistic abilities. So yeah, one of the ways I'm doing that is by making little ping tubers, and I don't really know what I'm drawing today. I was thinking either stickers or more ping tubing like things. But I'm not sure yet. Maybe both. Maybe some stickers of my little ping tuber for my store. I'm not sure. I'm chugging a monster, so if I am talking really fast, that's why. I'm sorry that I'm kind of like that. Um, I I have a problem with consuming way too much caffeine. I'm gonna kind of just ramble for a bit until some people show up in chat because I don't want to just like be drawing with nobody in chat. Um, but that's that's just streaming. You have to wait for people to actually show up. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys are doing good today. The one person watching this right now, my cat is trying to partake in the activities. Um, Cats are fun little things, aren't they? I'm just texting like all my friends that I'm live because I don't think that anyone has notifications on my channel yet. Um, all right, chat. I am going to be drawing something today. That's the plan. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be drawing. Because hell, I mean, I don't plan ahead of time most of the time. I kind of just go with the flow. I kind of just do what I do, and come up with things as I go. So I could make some stickers. I think I'm gonna start with just making some sticker sketches, because I need some more stickers for my shop, and I love making them. They're so fun. But yeah, I think we're gonna do some cats. Um, Sketch some cute little cats. So we're gonna start with cats. I actually found some reference pictures of cats, so I'm going to add a layer that you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm adding a layer that is a cat reference photo because I always use references. I need my references. I rely on them. Um, I I I rely on my ref or with all the details. Um, let's make that bigger. Okay, so now we have this little cat reference photo here. That's awesome. If you guys can't hear me, if there's any audio adjustments that need to be made, please let me know because I cannot hear myself. I can only hear the music. So I don't know how good the audio stuff is right now. But hopefully you can hear me. Um, so I'm going to a different paint layer and then I'm going to be just sketching these cute little kitty cats. Okay, if it could actually work. Yay, cats. Oops. My brush is way too big. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why my music keeps cutting out. It's actually pretty rude, actually, so I'm kind of upset. Um, okay, now it's working. Music, annoying, frustrating. Streaming is just like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be drawing some cats for a sticker because I love cats and they're really cute. And who doesn't love cats? If you don't like cats, you probably suck. No offense. Um, if you're in the chat, please drop a hello if you want to. You don't have to. You can also just chill. Um, It's also always good to practice drawing cats because a lot of people order cat commissions from me. Um, People love art with cats in it, especially like custom cats. Having a picture of your own cat drawn is so fun. I've ordered a couple commissions of my cat and it's the best. It's the best feeling to have pictures of your cat that are drawn by an artist who thinks they're adorable too. Alrighty, here's the basic sketch of it. I definitely want better shape language in it though. If you have any suggestions for ideas of cats, please let me know because I'm going to be making a bunch of little cat stickers because I just love doing it. It's so fun. Um, I'll lower the opacity on this one just a little bit. See, that is a cute little cat face. I don't like that line. Too sketchy of lines. Sometimes I gotta remember, you gotta try to make clean lines. I'm not the best at clean line art. I will say that till the day I die. Mostly because I hate doing line art. See, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Hello, Pookums. I'm glad to see you. That's my Pookie, everybody, in the chat. Thanks for introducing yourself, Pookie. Yes, I'm drawing cute little kitty stickers. If you have any suggestions for stickers, please let me know because I am drawing cat stickers today. Yes, I know fairies. I have trouble drawing fairies. I have tried to do some sketches of fairies for you, Pookums, and I hate how they turn out. So, um, I will get there, and I will do a fairy. Yes, I will. You know what? I'll do some fairies for you in this stream, just for you. Okay, Pookums? Just please don't laugh at how badly my fairies are drawn. I don't know why that comment just got hid, Cody. That it was like you just said that I can stick to my catos. YouTube guidelines are silly. Yeah, anything related to art. Not necessarily anything, but anything that's related to like being an artist. Yeah. And honestly, if it's not related to be an artist, I'll answer it anyway. What tends to inspire you the most? Also, why are you gay? Well, to answer the last question first, have you seen girls but also boys? Have you, I am gay because have you seen the pretty people? Holy shit. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Um, and then uh for inspiration, I mean, I really think it's just like I mean, well drawn images, of course. But like I really love styles that kind of like differ from normal styles, but still manage to have harmony, if that makes sense, throughout the piece. I love abstract art. I love abstract artists who can turn an abstract painting into like something that's surreal. I love when somebody makes like abstract surrealism paintings. I think those are so cool. Um, I think it's really difficult to do, so it's really impressive to me. Um, Also, just being able to finish your art, like holy shit. Because a lot of my art is unfinished. Most of my art is unfinished. So when somebody actually posts their art and is like, "Oh, I actually finished it," I'm like, "Hell yeah, you go, dude!" Because so many of my art pieces are unfinished. Also, like, of course, media inspires me a lot. Just like TV shows that I watch. In the beginning, what was the hardest thing for you to get the hardest technique to get down? Like, what was it that made you go, actually, whoa, that's actually cool. I'm good. Wait, I'm not understanding your question. For, I guess in the beginning, the hardest thing for me to get down was proportions. Proportions were really difficult for me to understand. I'm not the best at math. I wasn't the best at like geometry and math. And I actually, there's a lot of math involved in art, simple math, but still math. And um, it, I think the hardest part for me was getting my proportions and like making things look correct, and like realistic, because I'm going for a semi-realistic style, right? Um, but I think making it look more realistic versus cartoony was really hard for me to get for a really long time. Um, but eventually I learned the Loomis technique, and I also learned the technique of like drawing shapes instead of trying to draw the whole person at once and simplifying things by step by step. That made things a lot easier. Oh, you're good. You're good. Um, and I think it was the thing that made me like go like, oh, whoa, that's cool. Um, Especially when it came to art was like tips about rendering when it came to lighting and color theory. That was like really hard to learn. But it was so worth it. And when I finally got it, I think it like leveled my art up like so fast. Um, it went from like to like, oh, whoa, that's really good. Um, just because I learned how to command color. Um, so yeah, this cat's legs is still too I don't know what's going on. Let me look at my reference again. Okay, I see what's going on. You should try to do art again, Boogums. Art is amazing, and even if you don't think you're good at it, like amazing just for the experience, you know? And I think your art is awesome. I love your art, Pookie. I love all art. It all has something unique and expressive to say. Okay, so this cat on the side needs to be moved in because I feel like it doesn't look quite close enough to actually make sense. There. Erase this ear. Oh! And then erase. Yay! I love that actually. That's so cute. I want to make this cat eyes just a little bit more open and like gazing up at the other cat. I love you, Pookie. Feel better. Feel free to lurk. I don't mind. Yes, all the lurkers in the chat are accepted. It's okay. Well, I'm glad that I don't have to be entertaining too much because, you know, it takes a lot of energy to talk all the time. But I don't know. I feel weird just sitting here on stream sometimes, but I appreciate that people still enjoy just watching me draw, even if I don't say anything. All right. Now we're going to do another line art layer because this line art sucks. So we're going to make it better on the next layer. Um, just need to find the brush. Medium paper, do you still have to prime it like you do canvases when you're using acrylic? It's recommended to prime pretty much every surface that you use to paint on, to help the paint stick and not flake off. Um, I don't always prime my paper though. It's not really necessary. It is if you want it to last a long time and if it's like a commission. Um, but you don't really need to. If it's just like a piece of art for you. Um, I don't always prime all of my surfaces, and I used to not prime them at all. I didn't know why it was important. Now I prime all of my canvases, but I don't necessarily like prime all of my paper drawings just because it's not as necessary. Yes, paint ghosties on it. That's a great idea. Especially since ghosties are like part of your aesthetic. Ooh, a witchy sticker pack. Candles, crystals, wands, brooms, etc. Yes, a witchy sticker pack. That's a good idea. I love me some witchy themed stuff. 'Tis the season to be spooky. It is indeed. I love me spooky season. Send me a Spookums box. Oh my goodness, Spookums. So exciting, and I love that. Spookums. Squats are hard. I would not be doing those. Not my favorite thing to do. Okay, that is adorable. Now we get to color it. That's like literally the best part. Okay, I want natural colored cats. So maybe like a gray and black cat, or like a gray or black and white cat, and then kind of like a more white cat. I don't know though. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see what happens. Yes, a calico. That's a good idea. They are such cute kitties. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You're gonna do a meet and greet tomorrow? That's exciting. Yes, he's that clout. Get those drinks. Hi, Khalil. It's nice to see you. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you were able to make this stream. I implemented the highlighting like we discussed, but I gotta tweak it a little bit before I can show you. Well, I can't wait to see it. I'm glad you got something out of my advice. I always love that. That's been good. I've just been I went to a bunch of doctor's appointments recently, so I've just been really busy, and just kind of overwhelmed with the amount of doctors I have, but luckily they've been doing a good job, so things are looking up and doing good. Yeah, just trying to make some stickers for my Etsy shop because everybody loves cat stickers, so I mean, I feel like they're gonna be a good one to sell. Um, and I've been out of ideas for stickers. I just haven't been feeling very inspired, which I hate. Oh, yeah, I mean, I have multiple chronic illnesses and disabilities that affect me daily. Um, so I don't feel like my all right is probably different than your all right. I always have chronic pain, but it's a lot more manageable than it has been in the past. I had a procedure done recently that kind of changed my life because it helped my chronic pain so much. And now I'm doing a couple more procedures after that one to help the remainder of the pain because I have arthritis and stenosis in my back. So they're doing some nerve surgeries and procedures to help the pain. Um, but other than that, I'm pretty good. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I don't want you to feel bad for me. It's just part of my life. Like it's normal for me. And it's been a lot worse. So I'm not complaining. It was just a busy day, so I just hate having to go all the way out of my way to go like a couple cities over to see my specialist. Oh yeah, it was, I mean, it was excruciating before. I was like incapacitated in bed like 24/7 in excruciating pain all the time before. Um, so after that procedure that I had, it is so much better. I'm able to actually stream again. I'm able to actually do things again. I wasn't making content for a long time because I was in so much pain. I just didn't have the energy to do it. Um, but I feel a lot better now. I'm able to handle my chronic pain again, and it's at a manageable level. And I'm also seeing my specialist still, so I don't have to go without any medications or anything like that. So yeah, things are pretty good like that way, you know? It's the final week of your 20s and you're anxious about turning 30. That's so valid. I'm 27. I'm getting closer to that every day, and it is terrifying. Um, but just keep in mind, like, a lot of people, like, say their 30s are way better than their 20s. They have a handle on their life. It's not as like overwhelming as your 20s because in your 20s you're just starting to get used to being an adult and things don't make much sense yet. So I've heard good things about your 30s, you know, but at the same time it's like uncanny and surreal to age. Yes, I do still have time. If I can get to the day after my birthday, I think you'll be fine. Yeah, you got this. I believe in you, Khalil. Julia's good. She's just been busy too, hanging out with people and making her reels. There we go. I think that's the first sticker. Um, he said, I'm sad to report, although I implemented highlights, I doubt I'll be able to do it properly again. Well, honestly, it just takes practice and you will get the idea, and you'll be able to figure it out each time that you need to do it. It just takes practice and it just takes understanding form and light. So just keep practicing and you'll get the hang of it. I promise. It's a lot more complicated in your head. Like you make it a lot more complicated in your head than it needs to be. So just try things out, see how it looks, and if you like how it looks, go with it. Yeah, take all the practice you need. Don't worry, I'm not gonna judge you. All right, that's my little doodle. I'm gonna put like just like a quick little sketchy background, um, just because I feel like it looks weird without one. Um, that's wrong. All right. Now I gotta save it so it doesn't die. All right. What's the rest of your day look like? It's just pretty much this stream, drawing, sketching, and I might do some crochet and watch Supernatural before I fall asleep. Supernatural is kind of like my biggest comfort show, and I've never actually finished it. So right now I'm in season 10 finally. I think. I think. Uh, Dean was a demon for a second. So that's just where I left off. He just got cured of his demonitis, so I am sitting there just waiting for my heart to be broken because I know this show is going to take my heart and stomp on it because that's what it does best. But I love it, and it has my favorite like comfort ship, Destiel. So yeah, that's like my favorite show of all time. I've been watching it since I was like 13. I have been to a bunch of conventions. I met Misha Collins. I have a very embarrassing picture of me with him at a con, and I was like so nervous. I looked so embarrassed and awkward next to beautiful Misha Collins. But yeah, it was a really good event. I love fandom culture and fandom stuff, so it's I've always been involved in that kind of community, and it's always been really fun. So it's now just like a comfort show to me, even though it's not comforting whatsoever. And just so you guys know, I am going to be putting this sticker on my Etsy shop. So if you want one of these stickers, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link is in the description, or you can just look up Destin Kramer Designs, or you can go to my card. Um, and those will be up soon. I'm going to be cutting those out and printing them after I'm done with all of this. Um, Next, I don't know. We have the options are endless when it comes to art. You can literally create any sticker you want, and that's the best part. Um, so let's set up my background. Is Etsy hard to run? Yeah, I would say it's not easy to run. I mean, they make it as simple as possible for, you know, it's relatively easy, but ultimately I've had some trouble with it just because I mean, it's a lot of work to run an Etsy store. There's a lot of photography tricks that involved in having to, like post your products, and all that kind of stuff. Uh, I think the hardest part is advertising and marketing your Etsy store, and getting people to actually look at it. Um, because I think with the rise of TikTok Shop, people don't like to exit the app that they're using to go shopping. They like to just put it in their cart and check out on TikTok. Um, so it's difficult to get people to actually look at your products. But the people who do order my products are always happy with them. I haven't had complaints. I think back when my business was first starting out, I had some trouble with keeping things on time and making sure that I get the right shipping times. But I figured that stuff out, and it's a learn as you go process for sure. Aldrin, yes. I don't really like this tarot card one. I think I might do a moon one instead of the fool. Okay, I like these. I'm gonna do the candle first, I think. Oops. Huh. All right, guys. I think that's all I have time for tonight because my neck is starting to hurt and I don't want to look at my computer anymore. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys want this sticker, okay, you guys can go to my Etsy store and you can get this sticker and you can be like, I watched the artist make this sticker on live stream, and it'll be cool. Um, Stickers usually start at only $5, go up to like $10 max. Um, they're on high quality sticker paper, and yeah, you can get your stickers on my Etsy. It is linked in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Um, I really appreciate everybody who watches my streams and hangs out and chats. Um, I love all you guys, and I will see you